Good evening, fellow friends. I'm talking a little softer today because it is currently dead day and it's 23-hour quiet hours. And I mean, I have a lot of stuff out of the room, as you can see. I've taken the entire sheets off my bed. I am gonna have to run back tomorrow to get some suitcases and stuff to kind of pack up what's left here, because tomorrow's my official move out day, and so I've kind of been just picking things up. Also, I had to get my phone charger replaced because I mean, just look at the damage on this thing. This thing has gotten so much wear and use that it's basically like just, it's toast. It's gone. I mean, like, it can't even charge my phone anymore. So I brought this one. This is one I'm gonna have to use for the meantime, but this is going straight in the trash can. I'm just trying to wrap up and finalize a whole bunch of things. You know, it's the final push. And then tomorrow I've got my first final exam, which is no test. All it is, guys, is just showing up to class, being prepared to discuss. In fact, that's why I have this. I had to go back to the bookstore to get another one of these because I lost the first one and it hadn't even had files on it. So I was pretty pissed about that. I was pretty mad about that. This was, for context, this was $16. $16, almost $17 for this thing. And it's just basically like, we're putting all the files on this drive. She's downloading it on the computer, and then we get this right back, which honestly, like, I might just low-key keep it because it has all my artwork on there. You know, that's kind of worth holding on to. It's kind of got some good memories, and it's projects I've done. So I might put that in a safe place, somewhere safe to hold on to. But then I've got a whole bunch of papers I need to go through. Some of it is for my production binder, which is actually just right down here. I'll put it up there with the rest of that stuff. But yeah, it's like, it's tomorrow's move out day. And this is all I have left. I just have like 4 things in this closet. There's nothing left in here. I probably should, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna try to get these posters down. That's probably a good place to start. So I'm gonna set the camera down somewhere and we're gonna get all the stuff on the walls down. Well, here we go. Posters are down. And yeah, that pretty much concludes all of that. There's not really much else for me to do today. Just kind of, well, chill, I guess. I figure I'd keep this walk nice and brief and short. Most of the day was pretty good though. So for those of you at MSU or like using bookstores, if something's really expensive, I would probably recommend not buying the expensive version like I did, especially since it's the second one. So that would have been like $17 times 2. Yeah. But I'm gonna hang on to this. In case you guys are wondering, I don't necessarily recommend this brand, but if you guys are looking for a good, or I'll say decent USB drive of 32 gigabytes of storage, the SanDisk Ultra Fair, you know, it did prove very well. It was really solid. It's just, it's so small, it's easy to use. Storage capacity, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Functionally, I don't think, I've been questioning, like, with my teacher of, you know, mentally, of like, really, do we need a USB? Because we don't really use those anymore. I understand it makes sense, just for turning the sign, but then, anyway, what am I blabbing on about? Anyways, this is kind of where tonight's vlog is going to end. At least I've been kind of working hard. I'm leaving my coat rack up because I need to leave that up. It's a decent place for my coat, at least. So I'll be, that'll be coming down tomorrow. And we'll be wrapping up. So my final is not until 10:15. So I'll wake up. I also did want to tell you guys, I did open day 5. I didn't film it, but I will show you guys tomorrow what that was, and then we'll move on to day 6, because the advent calendar is currently at my house. So stay tuned for day 6 and 5 of advent calendar tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow for our official moving out session.